It's not an artifact, but on this little tooth of, was that probably raccoon or possum? Just sitting down here on the sandbar. Pretty cool. Oh, about like that. About what it looked like. I found one I've been looking for, guys. I just walked right up on it. Look at that. Full groove. Had to have just fallen out of this bank here. It's been real dry. I bet it popped recently. I'm gonna touch it. Might be broken on that back side there, but man, look at that. Kind of a chunky boy, kind of a short boy. It might be an adze. It's just caked on there pretty good. No, I don't think it's an adze. I think it's a worn down full groove. I'm gonna have to put the camera down to get it cleaned off. Look at that bit. That might be an adze. It comes to a pretty, I don't know, what do y'all think? Full groove, that might even be, I don't know much about hardstone. Would full groove be before, would a full groove be before woodworking tools like that, adze? I don't know. I can't even think straight right now. Man, this is a good, I've been on a dry spell for a while. It's been too dry to wash anything out. This is a new creek. I'm gonna pause the camera and get this better cleaned off. I'll be back. All right, I got it cleaned off, I think as good as I can in here without scratching it all up. It's busted off this back end from this groove here. But I don't even care. I've never found hardstone before. And the first piece that ever got me into this is a full groove. A little bit bigger than this one, a lot nicer. But full groove axe my grandpa found that I got whenever he passed. I've been telling myself this is the year I'm going to find some hardstone, but man, I didn't know if I believed it. But yes, thank you, Native Spirits. That's a good one too. That bit's immaculate. They got all the good out of this one. They used it up. Thank you, Native Spirits, so much. The full groove ones are supposedly like early mid-archaic. They're supposed to be the earliest type of this technology from what I understand. Which is interesting because this is a new creek and the field up there that I've been hunting has produced mostly, at least for me, mostly brokes because it's a field, but a Nodina and maybe a Capina blade. So that's all much later than this would have been. This is an older piece than any of that. And I found it, there's this bank, fields up there, all them, I found it like right here, just sitting. And it ain't rained any to speak of in a few weeks. So it had been washed out for a while, or maybe the heat popped it out. But this creek is really silty. The other creek I hunt's very rocky. And my uncle put me on this creek. And he said this area, pretty much exactly where I just found this, would be where I'd find something. But I didn't really have high hopes for it because it's so silty. But man, he proved me wrong, dude. So shout outs, thanks Uncle Jeff. This is awesome. I'm gonna get this home and get it cleaned up better, and I'll get a good cleanup shot on it. All right, guys, here's the cleanup. I just used hot water and a plastic scraper. So I couldn't get all that stuff off there, but I didn't want to damage it by scraping on it with anything harder. See that broken section there? You can see how ground that groove is too. And that bit, despite that break, that bit is immaculate. That's tiny too. They used it up until they couldn't. And here's that one I was talking about at my grandpa's that I inherited, which it's just immaculate. And the cool thing about this one, we'll chip in a bit, but the cool thing about this one is that it stands, well, if my steps were level, it would stand, but it's also magnetic. It's got enough hematite in it that a magnet will stick to it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching.